Nobody arrives in a relationship from nowhere. You came with history, with a version of love that was installed long before meeting this person, with conclusions about what relationships mean, what partners do, what happens when you're vulnerable and it doesn't go well. Most of that was assembled in childhood, not consciously, through observation and repetition and the simple experience of needing things and seeing what happened next. The love around you was warm but inconsistent. You probably learned that closeness comes and goes. You'd better not depend on it too fully. Conflict in your family meant danger. You probably learned to manage the atmosphere rather than say the thing that might set it off. If effort and achievement was what got you noticed, you probably learned to perform rather than just be. None of those were choices. They were conclusions drawn by someone young trying to make sense of the world that they're in. And the problem is that they didn't stay in childhood. They came with you into every relationship that you've had, into this one. And they run automatically the way that any deeply learned pattern runs, without announcing themselves, without asking permission. This is what a blueprint actually is. Not a personality type, not just who you are. It's a set of learned responses assembled from experience, and it's running in the background of everything you do. And the gap between your blueprint and your partner's is where most of the friction lives in your relationship. Not because either of you is broken, but because you're both running code that was written somewhere else for a different context. Neither of you has ever sat down and actually read it. It's not a criticism. Most people never do. But the couples who start to look at it start to have different conversations. Less about what just happened, more about why it landed the way it did. What's one thing that you do under pressure in your relationship that you recognize from somewhere much earlier in your life?